So I am back, and today we're going to take a look at the Takara Unite Warriors hotspot. And, you know, here he is in his fire truck mode. I will say, I still think this mold looks just better for Onslaught than it does this guy. As you can see, you know, like he's got visible head syndrome going on. I'm sure... I can't remember. I don't have the Onslaught, so I can't pull them out and take a look at the differences. But I don't know. It's a good mold. I really like the Combined Wars one, but I think we got some issues going on with this guy. So let's take a look at it. So he rolls. I don't know why I started in alt mode. I don't. But we'll just go with it. I have no idea. So it rolls. It's fine. As you can see, some of the wheels don't roll as well. And you know, just take these guns off. This will rotate up. So this rotates. Yay. Okay. Let's get him into bot mode. So you want to split back here. This will fold down, like so. Split the legs. This will fold up and form heels. Up and form heels. This will rotate down, and then you want to angle it up like this, and that will lock it into place. Same thing over here. Go. Rotate this down. Rotate this down. Flip the head up. This will fold up. Tab into place. And then you rotate this section here down like so. Like so. And then you can fold this down like this. Just kind of keep it out of the way the best you can. Alright, we got some issues going on here with this one. Alright, so we got great head sculpt still. Great paint. We get the light blue with the dark blue visor or mouthpiece, and then the red eyes. But let's take a look here. We got some paint slop on the bridge of his nose, and some paint missing on part of the visor, chipped off or whatever. This up a little bit more. Again, I don't know why I started truck mode. I don't know. I'm just trying to get through this. Let's see. We got the nice red paint here. This doesn't hold in as well as I would like. Arm feels a little wobbly. Nice ratchets though. Swivels up and down. Blue is different colored plastic, so you can see there is definite difference there. Don't like that. Forearm swivel, bends the knee. You got some nice paint detailing in there, some paint detailing in there, paint here. Nothing at the waist. Hips rotate up and down. He's got the one-click A stance problem, but here you see his feet are cut at a certain angle. So while he can stand, it's not very stable. So you want to get him out, so you do one click out, and then, you know, he's got more of a wide stance, but you see he doesn't stand perfect either there. So you kind of have to do one leg in and one leg out. It's still not. It's just not right. It's not right. Takara did really well on setting this thing up. The Minosaur, the Motormaster, they fixed his problems, his hip problems, but they did not do it on this one, which is really unfortunate. you got some black paint on the windows, silver paint here, a nice Autobot logo, some black detailing, the little fireball thing. Looks good. Till you get over here. All of this is chipping off because of the connection. That's ugly. All of this is chipping off because of where it connects. See, it's just all chipping off. And I've transformed this thing one time. Ben, what was it? Yeah, Ben. Let me know if you want this figure or you want me to try and return it and see if I can get. Well, I'm gonna email you way before this video uploads. I don't know why I'm saying it like you're gonna be listening. But I will. I'll email you and see if you want it as is, or if you're, or if you'd like me to try and get a hold of Big Bad Toy Store to see if I can get a refund on that. And they didn't paint the windshield wipers here. I know it's not much. It's just it's like they just didn't put as much care into this figure as they do the rest of the Protectobots. Or at least the two I've looked at so far. So that bugs me. That bugs me a lot. So we'll go do some size comparisons here real quick. Here he is with Prime. So he's a little bit taller than Prime, and he's got a way wide A stance going too. So I don't really like this. I don't think it's really that bad. Considering, it's a big fire truck and he's a semi-truck cab, depending on your definition of scale. Personally, my definition is he should be shorter than Prime. So this guy would probably fit better with like a larger chug. Here he is with the Seeker, which I don't like this at all. Not at all. Here he is with the Minibot. That looks good. And here he is with TFC's Scrapper, who's a little bit shorter than him. And here he is with the Combined Wars Scrapper. And this is where I'm saying I don't think these things work together. Because this looks good. Because he's still bigger than the rest of the Protectobots. He's like a head taller than him, and he's about a head shorter than him. And if you remember the toys, the leaders were always bigger than the Constructicons. But because there were more of the Constructicons, they formed Devastator, and they were about the same size. That's how I liked it in the toys, anyway. And his head is huge on his body, even though he's only a little bit taller than him. But his head looks fine on his body. So, see, I don't know. He just doesn't quite fit with the aesthetics or the scale. For me, I'm just not a fan of it. Shit, that reminds me. I need to put Devastator together, don't I? No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Anyway. So, yeah, there you go. All in all, I think this guy is pretty weak. He's got some major problems going on. Paint choices, QC choices, and those hips. I mean, they could have fixed those. They did it for Motormaster. Why couldn't they do it here? All in all, I'm going to give him a... For being the price that he is, I'm going to have to give him like a 5 out of 10. They could have done better here, but they chose not to. And that's the disappointing part, is they chose not to go the extra mile on him. Went the extra mile with the other two, but not him. I'd say, like, if these guys were all being sold individually, you'd be just as fine getting the Combiner Wars one. He retains all the same Combiner Wars issues too. So, being very light, a little fidgety and hollow, it's just it doesn't work well. All in all. Anyway, we'll move on to Streetwise next.